Right, I'm here with Welling United manager Mark Goldberg for Wings TV after a 4-1 victory against Tavistock, getting us through to the fourth qualifying round. What's your immediate thoughts after the game, Mark?
Oh, just delighted that we're in the hat for the next round. I mean, it was all about just winning today, however it was to be, whatever performance that we put on, it was just about getting the win. And look, it wasn't a good performance. I've got to say that I think they were the better team to a certain extent on the day. I think they played better football. I think them losing two players didn't help them either. But I think, in all fairness, Brad was clinical in the first half, and that was the difference between the sides.
Did you feel that in certain stages during the game it was a bit complacent, not playing the easy ball, trying some fancy stuff when we could have really passed the ball better? It just seemed a little bit like they were all off a little bit.
100%. I think we were, right from the start, I thought we were too casual on the ball and we were giving the ball away when we didn't need to. I think it's fair to say that when we should have passed it and moved it quickly, we slowed it down. So everything that we normally try and do well, we didn't do well today, but we got the win. And and they came here, and they've been on a good run, and I know they're in a lower league, but this team had some very capable players, and their number 11, what a goal he scored. We knew he was the danger man. We knew he could cut inside on his right foot and do what he did, and yet we allowed him to do it. But you've got to give him credit, it was a good goal.
What was your opinion of the two red cards?
Oh, unfortunately for them, it was. I mean, they weren't good tackles. They were a bit naughty. It's difficult. I probably need to see them again, but to me, they look like red cards.
But fortunately, no serious injuries for Danny or for Connor.
No, they were fortunate. But I think they potentially, Danny saw it coming, even though it was dangerous. Just held back at the right time, I think, hopefully, and it wasn't. He didn't get any serious injury.
And you were able to introduce three substitutes at the same time in the second half to give them some match minutes as well. Were you happy with their performance?
Yeah, I mean, again, there were times where we took an extra touch where we didn't need to. But it's great to get them. They're good players who could be starting. And we need to get them game time. Great that Josh scored his goal as well. Look, it wasn't pretty today by any means, but in the FA Cup, you just need to get through. I don't think we should get too upset about the fact that we didn't play well. We won the game. We needed to win the game. It was a must-win game. Could have been a banana skin. We've avoided it, and we're in the hat for the next round, and that's where we want to be.
Absolutely. And going forward, looking at the draw on Monday, presumably draws been kind to us so far. Would we like another home game against the lower league opposition again?
Yeah, well, I suppose we would like a home game. We'll take any home game, really. But this is the round we needed to get into. Whatever happens, the minimum we needed as a target for us was to get into the fourth qualifying round. So we're in there. We've ticked a couple of boxes, but now we want to go on a bit of a journey. But if we play like we played today, I don't think we'll be going too far. So they all know we can do a lot better than what we did today.
Obviously, there'll be a number of conference national sides coming into it now, so we'll hopefully avoid one of those. And if we get a home or an away draw against somebody else, then we'll just take it and hopefully move on again.
Yeah, we're desperate to get into the first round proper this year, but we're in the hat. The main thing is we got the win, scrappy as it was, as poor a performance as it was. We did enough to win the game, and often you get upsets in the FA. I'm sure again today, if we look at other results, there's bound to be a couple of upsets. There always is, and luckily we're not one of them.
So next Saturday we're back in league action here on non-league day against Hampton and Richmond. Better improved performance in the last league game. I'm hoping to take that into next Saturday.
Yeah, certainly want us to take more from last Saturday than we do from this Saturday, other than learn from our mistakes this week.
And have we got a fully fit squad going forward?
Well, it's a bit disappointing now. I think we probably shouldn't have put Aaron Cosgrove on today. It was too early from a slight hamstring tear. I'm annoyed with myself for allowing him to convince me that he was fit, and I should know better. So he's now going to be out for at least 3 weeks, I would have thought, whereas he could have been available next week. So that's a disappointment. Gavin, I don't think will be fit for next Saturday, so that's going to be a disappointment as well. He's got two wingers out, and Julian Anu, who can cover there, is out on loan. So we'll have to think about what we're doing next week, but we've got a whole week to do it, and at least we've got a smile on our faces as we go into the draw on Monday.
Well, congratulations on the win. Let's hope we get a favourable draw on Monday and a good crowd in next week for non-league day, and we can kick on again in the league.
Thanks a lot, Kevin.
Thanks.
Yeah, cheers.